Hi, welcome to Learning Monkey. I am Raghuveer. In this class, we will discuss about figure and subplot in Matplotlib. In our previous classes, we already discussed about bar charts and line charts. There, we used the concept of figure. So we will go deep into the concept of figure and subplot in this class because you already have some idea and you already have some basic understanding about how to plot the bar charts and line charts in Matplotlib. Based on that, we are continuing this class. So please follow our playlist from the beginning so that you will have a better understanding of the complete Python for data science. The link for the playlist is provided in the description below. In our previous classes, when we discussed about construction of bar charts and line charts, there we have taken the first one. The first one we used here is the import matplotlib.pyplot. This is the module we are importing. This module is given as a shortcut as PLT. We can use PLT as for taking instead of this, we can use this PLT. So in this, so now let's take the look at this module. This is the module. These are the functions that are available. These are the methods that are available on this module. So we can use these methods to construct our bar charts and line charts, different things. So in this we have used the first one we used is figure. If you take a look at this figure function, so this is how the function looks like. The first parameter is num parameter. The second parameter is figure size. We used this figure size parameter previously in our classes. We can give the dimensions, x coordinate dimensions and y coordinate dimensions. The figure size varies according to the values, and the remaining parameters we will discuss here in this class. Not all the parameters, few of the parameters. According to the situation, we will understand the remaining parameters also. So in this class you will get an idea of how to construct the figure, and in that figure how to take the subplots also. So that is the one we have to understand in this class. So figure size none, so by default it will be none. We can mention it as num. What is this num means? Let's try to understand one by one. And the face color, this is the parameter we have. Face color is equal to none, edge color is equal to none. By default these are the values we will have. And what are these values? That let's try to understand. plt.figure of num is equal to 1. So we have given a number to this figure. So we can use this number in our next coming in the next situations also. So what's this number? What's the use of this number? If you want to use the same figure in the next time also, you can mention this number. Number is equal to 1 means it will use the same figure. If you give num is equal to 2 means it will take the new figure, because this figure is not at all opened. That's why it will consider it as you have to open it as a new figure. So if you don't give the value num value, Python will automatically generate a value and it will assign that value. So next one is face color is equal to green. What's this face color means? So on the figure, the color of the figure, so this is the figure, this entire box. So this is the figure, and on this the background means the total figure color should be taken as a green color. That is what face color means. So these are the options. These are one or two options. We will use the remaining options in a couple of minutes. Okay, next one is plt dot. In our matplotlib.pyplot, we are having a function called subplot of. So on this figure, if you want to construct a subplot, see, we have constructed a subplot. This is what the subplot means. So it will create, what's this 2 to 1 value? We will understand this in a minute. As of now, we are not discussing about 2 to 1. We have created a subplot. What's this subplot will create? It will create an axis. See, x-axis and y-axis has been created. Now let's take a look at this subplot method. This is the subplot method. Okay, this is the figure method, matplotlib.figure method. We have opened 2 times. Okay, this is the subplot method. What's the subplot method will return? See here, it is going to return a object of axis or another subclass of axis. Okay, so if you go into the axis, we can use the methods that are present in the axis object. So that is how we have to understand. In order to understand this, so whenever we created a subplot, we use the methods that are present on the axis, because the subplot is returning the axis object. So what are the methods that are present in the axis object, that we will understand in a minute. So now it is going to return an axis object. Axis means it is going to create an axis, see, x and y axis. So this is what axis object means. So on this axis we are plotting our first plot. See, here we have considered t is equal to 1 2 3 4 5 s1, some values we have considered. We are plotting the line plot. See, plt dot subplot of 2 to 1. What is this 2 to 1? We will understand. Xticks we already discussed it previously. Plt dot plot of means it is going to do the line plot. Now plt dot figure of num is equal to 2. Another figure. Take one more figure. That is what it is going to mention. If you take num is equal to 1, it use the same figure. Plt dot subplot of 2 to 2. Here we have mentioned 2 to 1. Here we have mentioned 2 to 2. What's that meaning? We will understand in a minute. So plt dot plot of, see, we have considered the second figure. By default the figure color will be white, that's why it is not visible. Here we mentioned face color as green, that's why it's visible. The figure only axis is visible. So again we have used plt dot subplot of, subplot is creating an axis. This is the axis it is created. On this axis we are displaying a plot t dot t comma s2. So t s1 is plotted in the top figure, t s2 is plotted in the second figure. That is how we will create the. So as of now you understand what's figure and what subplot means. Now go deep into the concept of figure and subplot again, because you have to understand what's 2 to 2, 2 to 1 and all those things. Import matplotlib. So the same example we have considered here. Plt dot figure of num is equal to 1, face color is equal to green. Plt dot subplot of 2 to 1. What's this 2 to 1 means? Whenever you created a subplot of 2 to 1, this first 2 represents 2 lines, means 2 rows are mentioned. The second 2 represents 2 columns has been mentioned. So 2 by 2 matrix. The figure is divided into 2 by 2 matrix. Okay, whenever the figure is divided into 2 by 2 matrix, how many elements you can place in 2 by 2 matrix? 4 elements can be placed in 2 by 2 matrix. So these are the 4 elements. See here, first element, second element. In the bottom you can mention the third element. Here we can mention the fourth element. This is the position where you can. Here we have used only 2 plots. In our next example we are going to display the 4 plots. So that's why you can mention any names here. So in the same figure, how many axes we have generated? 4 different axes can be generated in our figure. That is what you have to understand. What subplot is doing? It is creating a new axis. It is creating a new axis. Whatever you mention 2 by 2, if you mention 5 by 5, total how many subplots you can generate? How many sub axes you can generate? 25 axes can be generated. 1 2 3 4 5. The number starts from 1 to 25. So 5 by 5, like that you can mention anything. Any number of plots, any number of axes you can mention. So this is how. The next one is line width and edge color. Okay, let's try to understand. On the figure, plt dot figure of num is equal to 1, face color is equal to green, line width is equal to 4, edge color is equal to red. See the figure remaining, all these are the same, whatever we explained previously, the same thing. We are going to mention in this example, we are going to mention, see the border color is given as red. So whenever you take in it as edge color is equal to red, the border is taken as red. Face color means green color. Face color means total figure color is given as green. And line width is equal to 4. The figure line width means, here line width means this border line width. By default this border line width will be 0. If you mention edge color is equal to red without changing in the line width, it's not visible because the line width is 0. That's why we have taken as a line width is equal to 4. Whenever you take the line width is equal to 4, edge color, when you mention the edge color, it is visible, otherwise it won't be visible. So these are the options. Now coming to the next one, edge color using methods of figure object. Let's try to understand. We can mention the edge colors directly when we call the class. Otherwise we can use the methods that are available in the figure object. So what's those methods that we have to understand? Let's take the figure class. This is our figure class. So figure function. What's this figure function is going to return? This figure function is going to return an object of figure. So whenever you go into this figure, these are the list of attributes and methods that are available. See, add artist of, add axis of. These are the methods available on the figure, object figure. So these are the attributes that are available. See, one more, next, add axis AX observer of. So why we are showing it? So whenever you want to create your own figures on your own, you have to search for the methods that are required for your requirement. Explaining all the methods is not possible. You have to check the documentation and you have to identify it. Just Google it. So which method is available on the figure object to do your requirements. According to your requirement, you have to search the methods. So these are the methods available. So many methods are available here. See, add subplot of, it is going to add a subplot. So we have done one, this is the way which we are following. You can follow the other way also. You can create the figure object. From the figure object, you can add the subplot. Like that also you can do. You try to do it on your own. So plt dot, in the figure object, figure dot set edge color of red. So this is the method available on the figure object. So from that we are calling this method and we are applying the color is equal to red. Now also we got the figure of red color. Now coming to the next one. So whatever we have done, the same thing can be done in the other way also. So what's that way? We will try to understand. So here adding subplot to the figure. Okay, we are showing all the figures 4 by 4. So take the example, the same example. See, set color is edge color is equal to red. Plt dot subplot of 2 to 1. So 2 to 1 means total 4 figures can be added. 4 figures, 4 axes can be added, 4 subplots can be added. So we are showing all the 4 subplots. So in the same figure, 1, second position, this is the second figure, third figure, fourth figure. You just mention the plt dot subplot of 2 to 4 means this is the one. 2 to 2 means this is the one. 1, 2 and 3, third option. So now we can do the same thing using one more option, one more way. What's that way is, see here, we will use matplotlib.pyplot. From this matplotlib.pyplot, we are having the function called subplots. See here, this is the method, subplots method. So what's this method shows? Whenever you call this subplots method, see here, this is the subplots method. It is going to return, the subplot method is going to return 2 different objects. One is figure and one is axis. Means this subplots, the name itself shows that subplots. Means it is going to create multiple subplots. Okay, now check the example. So plt.subplots of, by default it is going to create one figure and one subplot. The figure is taken in the fig variable, axis is subplot axis is taken in the ax variable. ax.plot of, in the ax axis class, we already shown the axis class previously. In the subplot example, the same axis class will be returned on the axis ax.plot of t comma s1. Again check the axis class. See, ax.axis class has been returned. When you check this ax.axis, see, these are the list of attributes. See, this is the ax.axis class. So these are the list of attributes and methods. There are so many methods. Not only these methods, we can use the methods that are inherited by the axis class. Okay, so this is the point you have to understand. Not only the methods that are available in the axis class, the methods that are inherited from the axis class. Okay, those methods also we can apply, we can use. Like that, you have checked the methods by going into the inherited classes, like that we have to check. That is the point you have to understand when you are checking the documentation. So So okay, next one is see, it is going to return one figure and one axis. In the axis class, from the axis object, we are going to plot t comma s1 ax dot set title of check this documentation. Here in this documentation, we on the axis we are having that set title of simple plot ax dot plot. This method is available in the axis also. So now if you want to subplot using the subplots method, if you want to create two figures, two axes, two subplots, so we are going to return plt dot subplots of 1 comma 2. So what's this meaning 1 comma 2? So one line, 2 columns. Total how many figures are possible? 2 axes are possible. That's why it is going to this method is going to return 2 axis values and 1 figure value. One figure object, it's perfectly to say one figure object, 2 axis objects. That's why we have taken ax1 comma ax2. So ax1 is taken in the first figure, the first subplot axis is taken in ax1, the second subplot axis is taken in ax2, ax1 dot plot of t comma s1, ax1 dot set title of ax2 dot plot of t comma s2. Okay, and one more option we have applied, share y is equal to true. What's this meaning is the subplots will share the y axis. See here. See, the y-axis is not again taken a new one here. The subplots are sharing the y-axis. So both the plots are sharing the same axis. That is what the meaning of previous example when we define that there is a separate y-axis here, there is a separate y-axis here. But if you take it as sharing, the subplots will share the same axis. Okay, now coming, if you want to take 4 subplots, 2 by 2 subplots of 2 by 2. But it is not a good way to take the 4 different variables. That's why we have taken the variable called axs, means array of axis will be returned. So how to take those axis values? Ax of 0 0 position, the same way matrix ax of 1 1 position, ax of 0 1 position, ax of 1 0 position. These are the positions dot plot of. So how the figure looks like? This is the figure which we are going to display. Okay, and one more important point you have to understand, whenever we discussed about subplot of 2 to 1, this is the shortcut method 2 to 1. You can use the tuple way also. Means you write a tuple 2 comma 2 comma 1. Some of them use the tuple method, some of them use the shortcut method. We have taken the shortcut method. Anyway you can use. So there is nothing wrong with that. There is no logic in that. Just different ways to use the same thing. Hope you understand this concept. These concepts will help you a lot in order to construct your own figures and subplots. The complex figures are based on these concepts. If you want to create multiple plots on the same figure, so if you have the understanding of what figure means, what subplot means, how to check the documentation, that is the point we have to you have to understand. That is what our intention also, in order to make you understand the concept of how to check the documentation and giving you a basic idea about understanding all the things is explaining all the things is not possible. So you have to check the documentation and you have to understand the things with this basic knowledge. Hope you understand the concept. If you have any questions regarding the concept, please post your questions in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please subscribe to our channel and press bell icon for the latest updates. Thank you.